I think audiences are just going to have the same kind of fun that they've had with a lot of the other Ice Age movies. It's a rollicking good time. We're going to see Crash and Eddie, who are some of our more dynamic characters, mixing it up with Buck, who is arguably one of the most wild characters that we have in the franchise, going on a wild adventure together. And we're also going to get a chance to kind of get to know Buck a little bit more, and Crash and Eddie, as we get to spend more time with them and unravel a little bit more about what makes them tick. And pairing Buck against Z, this new character, who's every bit his equal in many ways, challenges him in ways that he wasn't normally challenged in our movie. So we're going to really get to know Buck quite well in this one. I think people love Buck so much because he's just such a swashbuckling, adventurous character. He's unpredictable and a little bit nuts. But the great thing about him is he's always so loyal. He's got this heart that is like bigger than life. And he's just the kind of character that you're going to want to go on an adventure with, the typical hero that just takes you on this great adventure. I mean, it's such a ripe environment to create spaces which don't exist in reality. It's a bit of a fantastical place. I mean, it's so much fun to see Buck and Crash and Eddie flying on the back of a pterodactyl, being chased by raptors, or going into crazy jungly areas or inside trees and logs and things. It's just a really fun, fantastic place to go. Okay, in bringing Orson to life, I mean, Orson is this villain who lives in the Lost World and believes that dinosaurs should be king. Dinosaurs should be, the lead species down there, and he, being the smartest one, is the natural leader. He should be the king of the Lost World. So he takes it upon himself to be its ruler. And this is in contrast to Buck, who feels that it should be an idyllic place, a place where everybody can be united and share in the joys and wonders of the place. And so that puts them in natural conflict. But what I love about Orson so much is that he's a character that has just got a giant ego, and but he's paired with a couple of sidekicks that are as dumb as they come. And so this just drives him crazy. So this is just a really fun dynamic to have with the character. So it makes him both villainous and comedic. And I love those two combinations together. As far as Z goes, Z is a character that is from Buck's sort of past that we didn't know about prior. And she is like Buck in that she wants to protect the Lost World and create a place of unity. She's got a just cause. So she's every bit as daring and capable and athletic as Buck is. She's graceful and powerful. She's just grounded in reality a bit more. And she also, like Buck, wants to create this place that's safe for everyone. But they have some history that they have to work through, and some friendship issues that makes for a very interesting story for Buck and Z to navigate through. So one of the great things that we all experience, especially in these times, is this idea that we want to binge on something. So it's pretty amazing to have all of the whole Ice Age canon available to sit down and watch. And the great thing is too that you can watch it with the whole family. You can sit down. It's going to be safe for your younger child. It's going to be fun for teens and adults and grandparents. It's really can be a family affair. And the great thing about it is, like I said, you can have a whole Ice Age day if you want, and just watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Watch them again. It's really cool to be able to see the evolution of the characters and follow them in the way, and then have it bring you to our most current story. I think would be really fun for everybody to watch.